most helpful when drawing out a pan balance is to actually write out and do the math part of the equation. That way I know what my steps are and what the final answer should be. That way when I do go back with the pan balance, it matches up. So the equation is going to be 7x minus 3 equals 4x plus 9. So starting out with the equation, we know we need to get the x on one side and the whole numbers on the other side. So I'm going to add 3 to the left side, which cancels that out, and then add it to the 9 on the other side, which gives us 12. Afterwards, I'm going to bring down my x's. That way I have my new equation, which is 7x equals 4x plus 12. Then I'm going to bring the 4 to the other side by subtracting. And what you do to one side, you always do to the other. So since I have a positive 4 and a negative 4, that's going to cancel out on that side. And I'm going to subtract 4 from my positive 7, giving me 3x. And then I'm going to bring down my positive 12 from the other side. After this part, we're going to divide 3 from 3x and 12. That cancels out the 3 on the x side. And by dividing 12 and 3, that gives us 4. So we know our answer we should get is x equals 4. Now, with the pan balance, what I like to do is I like to write out the equation we need. So for the pan balance, we will start off with drawing out the first part of the equation, which is 7x minus 3 equals 4x plus 9. Now I'm using long rectangles with x's to represent 7x. So I have 7 rectangular x's. And then I'm going to put 3 small square ones. Now these are red because it's a negative 3. Now I'm going to have it on the left side of the equation, that way you don't get it confused with the right side of the equation. Next I'm going to do the same to the right, having 4 long rectangular x's and 9 square units. And these are blue because it's positive. Same with 4x and 7, with 3 again being red because it's a negative number. Now with that, we've completely drawn our first equation. Next, looking back to our equation, we know the next step we need to get is 7x equals 4x plus 12. Now to get that, we see that we have to take out the 3 units on the left side and then add it to the right side. So for every red square that I take out on the left, I'm going to add to the right. That way it starts to balance out and we have the whole numbers on the right side. So now I don't have any on the left and I have more on the right. And again, make sure to keep it separate. That way you know which drawing goes to which side. Now the next equation that we need to get is 3x equals 12. Now to do that, we know we have to move the 4x to the left side. So to do that, you're going to match up all 4 to the 7 x's on the left and then take it out, leaving you with 3 x's and 12 whole numbers. Now finally, our answer x equals 4. Now to do this step, you're going to separate your squares that represent x, and then you're going to just evenly distribute the ones for each x. That way it's all even and you have no leftover units. Now after you've done that, you're just going to pay attention to one of the x's. Now one of the x's only has 4 whole numbers, so we know our answer is x equals 4.